Okay, so a little bit about the guided aspect of the meditations. Firstly, regardless of what level you happen to be at or how much experience you have, let's say you've done just vital breathing and you're core breathing vital energy through the field and the space around you, you'll still find benefit in being in the room with those who are more experienced and have done higher frequency stuff like the evocation and Kabbalah, etc., or day yoga, that kind of stuff. Through just vital breathing even, you're contributing to the space, you're focused, you're open, you're giving yourself up, right? Which is one of the key aspects of all of this. And everything else that is present and being brought in, you reap benefit from, because you are also contributing. And there's always this dualistic, well, maybe that's the wrong word, but a sharing type of approach where the energy that's being brought in has a type of gratitude to those who are bringing it in, just as those who are bringing it in have gratitude to the energy. So you have gratitude on both ends of the spectrum, and this acts as a very interesting type of both whole and mirror at the top and bottom, which I find quite helpful. Now, these types of meditations could be done in total silence, where the whole process unfolds in silence. Part of the reason I talk through it is so that people watching can remain absorbed through the instruction. Also, so that people who are at the level of experience where they can contribute to the instruction given directly at those instructions can do so. And also, as you mentioned, it can be very validating when it comes to the spiritual faith that you're building and accumulating. When you're accumulating the substance of faith in what you do, the substance of belief in what you do, that allows for incredible things to occur. All these things that I speak are happening prior to them being spoken. I'm bringing these energies and tuning into them prior to them being spoken. They're entering and they need some way to come out. So a very common thing I'll hear from advanced practitioners is, oh, that thing that you said I was doing it. Like, sometimes it's 30 seconds before you say it, sometimes it's a minute, sometimes it's 10 seconds. There's a time delay going back in time where they start acting on or perceiving the changes prior to them being spoken. And then by them being spoken through the aspect of the guided meditation, that helps to increase faith in the manifestation of what you were experiencing, because it gets spoken shortly after it's being experienced through the subtle senses. So this can be a really fun way to explore things and validate that sense of what's happening. And there's a lot of value in cultivating belief, faith, in the presence of proof, right? You are proving the validity of things that most people's minds will consider to be far-fetched and false. And to have actual proof is very helpful when the mass of the group consciousness is in denial of a certain aspects of phenomena. You have the secularists of the spiritual world, and you have the off-their-nut-ists of the spiritual world, and you have those who can experience increasing subtleties of the phenomenal world and energetics and frequency, etc., going right up the vibrational scale, find proof in it to validate it, and through that be very grounded throughout the entirety of the process. And that's a really important aspect. So through this cultivation of faith, which having this short time delay between instruction and the preemptive experience, that can be very grounding within the spiritual development path, because it when you start to open more and more and more, there's this capacity to, it's very entertaining actually, your ability to disappear fully and completely into frequencies grows, and you find yourself disappearing a lot. Whoa, what happened? So to have grounding aspects within the faith system, within the belief system, that take it right into a very logical, tangible reality can be very, very beneficial.